What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 video. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, from the Fantastic Four, using the in-game Customiser. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so obviously the first thing you're going to do is come to the character customizer, which is in Avengers Mansion. Then you want to come all the way over here, choose a brand new character slot. You can see I've already made the Human Torch, the Thing, and the Invisible Woman. And what team are they part of? Of course, the Fantastic Four. And in this video, we're going to be making Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, the leader of the team. So, unfortunately, in this character creator, there are no abilities that are similar to the likes of Mr. Fantastic, or in this game's case, Kamala Khan. So you kind of have to use your imagination and try to think of ways to make Reed a fun character, but not able to, you know, shapeshift and things like that. Although there are ways around that of, you know, ways you could make things look like he's shapeshifting. But for starters, let's you know, focus on the overall appearance. So we're not going to have a bow tie, so let's get rid of that. For the headpiece, we're going to go with Loki Classic, which is this one right here. And then for the hair, we're going to go with Doctor Strange. Now, I know in the previous LEGO Marvel Superheroes, Reed's hair was brown, but you can see here, you got the white streaks. You know, so I'd rather have black hair with white streaks than just brown hair. And to be honest, the thing is, you can't actually have that hairpiece and change the color of it to brown. It's one of the only hairpieces you can't actually change. You have to choose one of the preset ones, unfortunately. So, I mean, you could have this if you wanted to and make it brown, but I just think that doesn't really look like Reed. So I'm going to go with this one, because I think that looks really, really good. And then for the overall costume, it's basically the same as what I did for Johnny Storm. But if you didn't see that video, basically it's Darkhawk's torso. For the arms, it's Nova Prime. For the hands, it's black because of the gloves. For the hips, we're going to go with Aisha, because unfortunately, there isn't actually a dark blue solid color. You know, you can see that is the best you can do, which doesn't fit at all. So you're going to have Aisha. And then for the legs, you're going to go with Nova Prime, which is right at the bottom here. Now, here's the thing though, the Fantastic Four, they've had different costumes over the years, you know, they've had blue and white outfits as well, so if you wanted to have that classic blue and white Fantastic Four outfit, then you could totally go for that, but personally, I just think that looks much, much better. Nice. Alright, so we're not going to have a cape or anything, so I think that is the overall design complete. Looks very, very cool. I'm just seeing if there's anything else you could add. Nah, not really. It would kind of just feel forced if you had stuff like that. I think that looks great. Really, really cool. Alright, so for the abilities, we're going to have... I guess we're starting from the bottom here. So we'll have... Let me see. We're not going to have a teleport, because he is going to be able to do basically what that involves anyway, I think. But I'll explain that in a little bit. We won't have rune tracing. We'll have portal create, because I think he knows how to create portals. Time manipulation, that's a tough one. I mean... I don't see why Reed wouldn't be able to figure out how to create a time manipulation device. I mean, he's a very intelligent man, so I think that would work. Super strength, you could say that he's, you know, changing his body into things that are strong to smash the walls and things and pick stuff up, so I think that works. Vine cut, you could say that he's cutting vines to be able to, you know, he's changing his body into things to cut the vines. Fix it, definitely. Crack Lego walls, again, you know, same with strength. Deflect, no magic, no mind control. Techno access, definitely. We won't have a grapple, but he will be able to do that, and I'll explain that in a little bit. And we'll have wall climbing, because you could say he's using some, you know, he's changing his body into something to allow him to climb. Like I said, you've really got to use your imagination here. Now, for tap square, we're just going to have fighting, and then for hold square, we're going to have targeted lunge. And then with circle, on tap circle, we're going to have... shrink, because unfortunately, like I said, there are no like shape-shifting abilities where you can attack and things, but we can shrink, so that works. So at least it's something you know, related to changing his body into stuff. So we're definitely going to have the shrink ability. And then on a hold circle, I don't think we really need anything. I mean, if you wanted, you could give him a gadget, I suppose. That works, actually. We'll give him a gadget. So you could have that, and then say make it blue. And then it's a sonar explosion, just to make him a little bit more useful. You know, I mean, look at all those gold icons at the bottom. He's a pretty useful character, considering he can't do much in combat. Now, for double tap X, we're going to have web swing. Now, bear with me on this, because you're probably thinking, what? Why web swing? Well, if you toggle the web swing, and you go with let's see which one we will go with. I think we'll go with that one. And then you make that black. It's kind of like, when you're playing it in the game, it'll kind of look like he's swinging with his arms, in a way. So it just makes him a bit more of a fun character to play as. Again, using your imagination to try and work out ways to add his powers, even though we can't actually use them. So, again, that one there, I think that looks pretty cool. So we'll have that. But, you know, I don't think we'll have the hyper jump. We'll just have the swinging, because I think that works quite nicely. Passive traits for the health, we'll have this blue, health type standard. Voice, we'll just have this one. Movement speed, we'll have default. And the target reticle, we'll have this one right here, which we've used for all the Fantastic Four members. Now, of course, we just need to name him. Although, I will mention one more thing. If you wanted to, just to add a little bit more to the character, I'm not going to do it in this video, but because I just think it'll look kind of weird. But if you wanted to, you know, add more to the character and make him more useful, you could give him a weapon. Like any of these, and say you want him to have a caveman club, and then you make it black, and it looks like he's shape-shifted his hand into a caveman club. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least it's something. So you could do that if you wanted to, but personally, I'm not going to do it. You could also do it with a gun if you wanted to. There you go, there's a gun, or a bow and arrow. So there's lots of things you could choose from. There's also claws as well. You could give him claws, that kind of works. Shields. So yeah, there's a lot of things to choose from if you wanted to kind of make it look like Reed turned his body into weapons. Nice. Alright, so now we can finally name the character. So we're gonna put Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. Awesome. Background image, we will have this one, because we've used that for all the Fantastic Four members. Alright, nice. I think he turned out pretty good. When I see that, I think, you know, that looks like Reed Richards, so I'm happy. Now, of course, what we're going to do is drop Mr. Fantastic into the Chronopolis HUB World and see just what he can do. And here he is. This is, of course, my custom-made Mr. Fantastic, made in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Let's just get a good look at him right here. There we are. Very nice. Again, same costume I used for the Human Torch, but, you know, it's got to be the same. But I think it looks great. I really do feel like when you look at him, it looks like Reed Richards as Mr. Fantastic. So, what can he do? Well, we didn't give him many abilities, you know, combat-wise. He can punch. There you go. He can also target things and run towards them, like that. He can also, which is probably the coolest ability because it is the closest to shape-shifting we can have, shrink, which I love because that is just awesome. And he can attack things. There you go. Can he still charge towards them? Oh wow, he can. That's awesome. Can he still climb walls? Yes, he can climb walls. Look at that. He's like a little spider on the wall. Weird. Very, very weird. And, of course, also, he can swing. Now, the reason I gave him swinging is just because it kind of makes you think that he's swinging with his hands, I guess. Like, he's shape-shifted his hands to allow him to swing around the city. I don't know. I'm just, you know, trying to use my imagination to make him a more fun character than, you know, what you could do. Like, it's the best you can kind of do with what we've got. Because, obviously, there aren't any shape-shifting abilities besides this one. Can he web swing when he's small? Oh wow, he can! And he's really fast as well. Look at that. What? That's awesome. Look at the size of the web compared to him. Are you kidding me? That is so weird. Alright, let's fight them.
Chilly up here, huh? Like more chilly.
I've got you now. Take that. And I'm tiny again. I'm very, very small, Reed Richards. You could put me in your pocket soon. Look how small he is compared to her. Da, 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 da. Awesome. Alright, let's have a swing around. Not with webs, but with my arms. He's swinging around with his arms. That's what he's doing. Alright. Whoa. I wonder who else actually uses... You see that shadow there? That actually looks like he's swinging with his arms. That's really weird. I wonder who else actually uses this this web. Because I know the chain, that belongs to, like, Ghost Rider. And then you've got, like, the web. Obviously, that's Spider-Man. And the rope, that's Daredevil's. But what's this belong to? Like, who has this weird massive web? Very strange. Apparently there's some bad guys over here. I'm trying to get to them. Oh, they're in Kunlun. Yeah, they're in Kunlun somewhere. Let's go to Kunlun then. Go take them out. Using my shrinking powers. Can I pick him up while I'm tiny? Oh, you can't. He actually changes size when you pick him up. And then he goes back to the normal size. Well, not normal size, tiny size. The size I was previously. Where's the robots at? Where's the robots at? There they are. Well, there's one. And you are done for.
Someone just bumped their way to the top of my best heroes list.
I'm very small.
That ought to make the streets a little safer.
I'm very, very small. Look how fast he is when he's tiny. What? That's crazy. That is so weird. That is just beyond weird. I've made Mr. Fantastic into quite a fun character, to be honest. I like it. Alright, let's see if we can find some more bad guys. Funny enough, there aren't really any in Hydra Empire. You'd think there would be, because it's Hydra, but nope. Not much crime around here. What's that? Oh, look, I don't even need to do it. I can just climb walls. Yeah, what's this? Ah, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, Reed.
What time is it? Maybe blocking out the sun is something you should reconsider.
Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest items and regulations? How embarrassing for them.
Okay, I think this is just like a little shortcut to, I think it was part of a race or something. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I don't think we really need to explore here any longer. So let's head to, I don't know, well, how about ancient Egypt? We'll go there. There's always bad guys around there.
I have an urgent request from Madam Hydra.
They're either trashing a tent or doing something else. What is it? There's like a group picking on an Egyptian dude, which is not cool, and then there's like another bunch of Egyptian Kang looking guys trashing a tent. So there's not very nice people in the ancient Egypt in LEGO Marvel 2. They're just trying to ruin everyone's day. This is it. Leave that guy alone. See, these guys. Take them now.
Watch must watch over me.
Awesome.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
It would be so cool if you could give Mr. Fantastic the powers and abilities, like just copy and paste literally Kamala Khan's powers and abilities into this custom character, because then that would literally look like Mr. Fantastic when you're playing as them. I mean, it would be incredible. But unfortunately, that's not something we can do. But, doesn't matter. I think for what we can do, you know, I've done a pretty good job. Charge towards everything! That was weird. Do, 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 do. The music here is really creepy. Oh, now we're in the Old West. Reed Richards in the Old West. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, bad guys. Let's go take them out. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, I just realized. Oh, I should have done that.
Thanks.
When you're small, you can charge towards people. Look, 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 look. Watch. See, when you're small, you can still do it. It actually looks better when you're small as well. Oh, it's a shame you can't make him big as well. That would have been really cool if you could make a custom character huge. That would have been even better. I probably would have chose that over the shrinking because it would have looked cooler seeing Reed Richards stamping all over people. Don't mind me just swinging around with my hands.
The only hexagon-based game you need this year.
I knew there'd be some guys over here. There always is. Typical. Evening, gentlemen. Hiya! Wow, you got beat up by a little guy.
Crazy limbo world.
Nice. Reed Richards is unstoppable. Don't mess with him. You know, this was probably the character I was most worried about making, because I was like, you can't, like, shapeshift or anything, so how am I going to make him? And, I'm really happy with the way he turned out. It's actually probably the most fun Fantastic Four character I've made, because he could do so many cool things. It was Mr. Fantastic and the Thing that I was worried about the most. The Thing I was worried about for his appearance, because obviously, powers-wise, you can absolutely nail it. You can make him exactly like what the Thing can do. But the appearance was what I was bothered by the most. But I think I did a pretty decent job. And then with Mr. Fantastic, it was the powers that I was worried about, because the appearance you can make look, you know, great. He looks awesome. He looks like Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, I'm quite happy. I like the use of the hands, you know, this hand swinging. I think it's quite funny. Oh, Sakaar. Ah! Oh, I thought I lost my hand swinging abilities then. Really got to come up with a better name than that. What the heck? What was that? Did you hear that? Ah, it's the mindless ones.
Enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
Take that. That. Yeah. Don't mess with Reed Richards. Off we go to 2099. I wonder what it looks like when you hang like here. Ha!
You can do it.
I like it. He looks cool. Does he have to put Kang in everything? A Kang announcement? Seriously?
Thanks again for breaking us out of that old shack.
No
It wouldn't have
problem.
been so bad in there if they'd at least had a TV.
I guess we're heading on over to medieval England now. I thought there would have been some bad guys there in 2099. Actually, no, you know what? No, let's go to... no, actually, yeah, we'll go to Lemuria, but we won't go there yet. You know, we'll go through medieval England, past Wakanda, and then we'll go for a dip in Lemuria in a few minutes. And then we'll go back to Manhattan and call it a day. Alright, hiya! When you're small, I feel like you're stronger. See? Like, come at me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. You wanna mess with me? Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. No! Go on! Go on, Sue! Go on! Oh, team up move. What are they gonna do? Oh, okay. Right. That move's always quite funny to watch. You think you're cool, don't you? Well, I'm gonna throw you in this taxi. Not so cool anymore, huh? And another taxi. Oh, okay, that car then. Fine. Oh, there's someone left, but where are they? There's one person left. I can't see where they are. I'll swing away and then come back. Maybe that'll help. Swing away, come back, see if that helps. Hello? Anyone here? Very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, let's go to Wakanda. I love Wakanda in this game. The design of it is so cool. Like, it's going to be amazing running around Wakanda with the Infinity War and Black Panther content. You know, the DLC packs they're working on. It's going to be amazing doing that.
I
I have another porcine problem.
Alright, so as promised, I'm gonna go to Lumeria now, and then we'll go back to Manhattan. But I just want to explore Lumeria with Mr. Fantastic. I should have really brought Namor along, but I overwrite him earlier, obviously, so I could create more new characters. But of course, you can always do that yourselves, you know, team up Mr. Fantastic with my custom-made Namor. And in we go. If you don't want to swim down, you can always just press circle. Tap circle, I mean. Which I will do now.
Who knew that
Oh, look, he's small.
tentacles of giant sea creatures poking out of the ground would be such a recurring issue?
I love the music in Lumeria, though. It's really nice.
Hey there! We're testing out a new game show concept, and we're looking for
That guy's always asking me to do that game show. Some point I'm gonna probably have to do that, aren't I?
Interested. We're planning to call the game Catch the Seashell, even though focus testing tells us that that name is terrible and doesn't work as a real pun. Mind you, all this is moot unless I can figure out how to get inside the big bubble here. Any bright ideas?
Temperature seems off today.
Really? What? Why not? He can shrink! Look! It's proof right there, you can shrink.
But we don't.
Oh man, why not? Okay, that's weird. So you can shrink, but you can't actually do the puzzles to do a shrinking.
Shows, and this is where I end
That's
up.
weird.
Monty was right. I should have been an actuary.
Okay, where's... Alright, there it is. Alright, we'll head on back to Manhattan now. That's strange. Why can't... So you can shrink, but you can't do the puzzles to do a shrinking. Huh. Be nice if they could add that in, because otherwise it makes the shrinking kind of pointless if you can't actually do it. Get those gold studs! Yeah, even though I don't need them, as you can see. I have way too many studs. Way too many. The music's gone. Where's the music gone? Why is there no music? This is very strange. There's like no music at all. Listen. It's completely silent. I don't know why it's done that.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition.
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, because this was a fun one. You know, like I said, it was... Reed Richards was the character that... One of the characters I was worried about the most when I was trying to make the Fantastic Four, because I was like, you know, the appearance I can do, that is easy. But the powers, how am I going to do that? And I think with the shrinking and the swinging and everything, I think we did a pretty good job. So, overall, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
I hate the way